A Utah college student paralyzed after body surfing with friends on a spring break trip. He was determined to walk again, and now, just a year later, he's doing much more than that.
Yeah, ABC4's reporter Cade Garner has his incredible story of recovery. Cade?
Vishal Shukla will continue to recover from the accident for the rest of his life, but that isn't keeping him from climbing mountains. And today, while taking a break from scaling peaks, he's returning to reunite with the caregivers who helped him get back on his feet.
I'm just walking in, dude.
Vishal Shukla embraces one of his physical therapists at Intermountain Medical Center, a reunion a year in the making.
Yeah, just immensely happy, you know. I just have nothing but, it's nothing but positivity and like serotonin going off in my body right now.
But that wasn't always the case for the SUU student.
You know, just living in southern Utah, outdoor recreation was a huge part of my life. You know, snowboarding in the morning, mountain biking in the evening, right?
Back in 2022, a spring break trip left Shukla wondering if he'd ever be active again. While body surfing, Shukla was in an accident, leaving him paralyzed from the neck down.
I think it put a lot of things into perspective. I could only focus on the things that actually mattered, which was my own health and well-being, my family.
But it's been cool to kind of keep tabs on him from afar and see his progress. It was really, really cool to see him today.
Peter Spence, like many, wasn't sure what Shukla's recovery would look like.
I remember he would constantly ask questions, always trying to learn and be better, and nobody worked harder. He was asking for more therapy daily and just made progress at a very, very quick rate.
While in the hospital, Shukla's room looked out at Mount Olympus. The view inspired him to set the goal of climbing Mount Hood in Oregon with his friends, a goal he's now accomplished. He says every step reminds him of those who cared for him.
And it's just nothing but gratitude, because then you remember how far you've come as well along the way.
So, what's next?
Graduate college, right? I definitely want to get that over with.
Shukla used his climb to raise money for NeuroWorks, which is the nonprofit outpatient facility he went to after being released from the hospital. Reporting from Salt Lake City, Cade Garner, ABC4 News.